Hi YouTube, this is Dee, your Natural Color Den, and today I wanted to talk to you about pedicures. Okay? And I'm not saying that you have to run out and get one. I'm just talking to you about when the summer is here. It's June 1st. It's a beautiful day outside, and everybody wants to be able to either put their feet in a pair of sandals, flip-flops, and be free, because of course the heat escapes through your head and through your feet, so you want your feet out there. And everybody loves a pair of beautiful rocking sandals. They put their feet in and they feel sexy. Okay, fine. However, if you have not maintained your feet all winter, or if you haven't had a pedicure for the season, please do not put your feet in a pair of sandals and step outside, because nobody wants to see a pair of raggedy feet. I'm not talking about ugly feet. That is not the issue here. I don't care what your feet look like. We cannot control what our feet look like, just like we can't control what we look like. However, you can control the fact that your feet are cracked, toenails haven't been clipped in years and they're hanging off your toe, ash, those things you can control, okay? So corns, that you can control that. That's what I'm talking about. So I can't stand raggedy feet. My girlfriends know it. Everybody knows it. Hate raggedy feet. Can't stand them. And if I'm going to be that crazy about it, of course I'm crazy about it when it comes to me. So I wanted to give you some tips on how to maintain your feet in between pedicures. Or if you do not have the money to get a pedicure, you can get a couple of things and still have a good professional look to your feet. Okay? And this is just about keeping them nice and soft and smooth. Now, if you want to put toenail polish on or fingernail polish on their toes or whatever, have at it, because I love a bright toe. Okay? But one of the things that I do to maintain my feet, usually it's about weekly. Either weekly or bi-weekly, depending on my feet and how they're looking to me. One of the things I do have in my shower is a pumice stone. And what you need to do with this pumice stone is, run it across all of the rough areas of your feet due to your shoes or your high heels or whatever's going on, and take down the calluses or any corns that may be starting or anything like that. Any hard skin, run that over. Now, one of the other things that I do, because this is great, but it doesn't, to me, smooth your feet well enough, so I think that you need a foot scrub. Now, anybody who's ever had a pedicure, they'll use one of these and then they do a foot scrub. Well, in my travels, I couldn't find a foot scrub that I really liked that did a good job on my feet. But in the interim, I found a face scrub. I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to use this on my face. Well, this stuff was way too rough for my face. So I thought, I could use this on my feet. Guess what it is? It is St. Ives Apricot Scrub. Now, this is supposed to be for your face. When I say to you that I could not use this on my face, and I do not have a sensitive skin at all, but this stuff is like, I might as well take sandpaper and rub it across my face. This stuff is rough for your face, but for your feet, it does a great job. It will take down any of the little rough edges or anything that you need to smooth out. This does an awesome job. Hey, and this is what, $3 or $4 in your drugstore? This is $3 or $4 in your drugstore. So, okay, we do a little scrub, we do a little extra scrub to smooth everything out. Get out of the shower, dry yourself off. Now, everybody gets out of the shower and they lotion their entire body, but I think they forget about their feet. Well, you have to lotion your feet too. Now, you can do regular lotion your feet, that's fine, but if you're having a problem with your feet or if you haven't maintained them in a while, you need a really heavy-duty lotion. And I have this True Blue Spa foot lotion, and this is from Bath & Body Works. I've had this a long time because the only place I use it is on my feet, and it is a really good moisturizing lotion. I love this. Put this on at night because it is a little slippery. get in the bed and your feet are moisturized all night. They feel great in the morning, and you don't have to do too much work with this. This is really, really good. Now, if you have really bad cracked feet, or you haven't maintained them all winter, you think, I don't have to worry about it, and now it's time to put your feet in some sandals and you really don't have time or the money to go get a pedicure. Well, you can do a couple of things. You can certainly use this, but I have a file. Now, this file is a professional file. I'm not even sure how this is pronounced. I think it's Shai Professional. I'm not sure, but I'll put it up there so you can see it. And I got this from one of the beauty supply places around the corner from me. Now, this thing does a really good job. I use it on my dry feet before I get in the shower, and I only touch the areas that are really in bad shape. So I don't use this a lot, but I use it enough that it's worth having. Now, you can get one of those pet eggs, which to me they're a little, I don't know if I want to really shave that much off. This is more of a scrubber than a shaver, but whatever you want if you have really bad calloused feet. You can find something to help scrub it off. Now, again, if I use this when it's dry, then I'm using this in the shower. I'm also using the scrub, and then I'm using my moisturizer. But if your feet are in such bad shape, what you can do after you've done all of your preparation things, instead of using your moisturizer at night, pull out the big guns. Okay, yeah, I saw it. Vaseline, that's what it is. Vaseline. Dry your feet off completely dry. I mean, bone dry. Slather on some Vaseline. And I'm not saying put a ton of it on. Just coat your feet. And what do you put on after that? That's right, they're white socks. Put on your white socks and go to bed. Now, this will keep the moisture from the Vaseline, and the Vaseline will help keep the moisture in your feet, and they will help those dry, cracked, crying feet. That's right, socks. Vaseline. Now, my girlfriend did it she said she did it for a week, and her feet were awesome after she did it for a week. I did it for a couple of days because I didn't think my feet needed that much intense moisture. Plus, I can't stand it. Socks on my feet at night because I get hot. But this really works. But you have to make sure, and I'm going to preface this, you must dry your feet off completely. No wet spots before you put that Vaseline on, because you don't want to trap in moisture and have it start some kind of bacteria or anything like that, or fungus, because it's still wet, and you don't want your feet to stay wet all night. So, but this is awesome. So, my little rant about the fact that I can't stand raggedy feet turned into, please help yourself and the rest of us who have to look at your feet when you go out. If you decide to put on sandals, maintain your feet. It's not that expensive. What, $3 or $4? I think I paid $1.50 for this. $3 or $4. I think the most expensive thing I have here is this moisturizer, and only because it's real thick. I like it. This was $15, but I've had this for a while. I mean, you're going to have it at least a good 6 months. This file was expensive. I think it was maybe $15, $16. But the issue is, how long am I going to have it? It was an investment, and I still use it. Nobody uses it but me, but I still use it. A pair of white socks. Hey, we all have a pair of white socks, right? So let's not stick raggedy feet in a pair of sandals, and let's enjoy the summer and have our beautiful manicured or home manicured, whichever you prefer, feet out there and feel proud of them. And then there won't be anybody going, "Ooh, baby, you need to put those things away." So I hope you've enjoyed this, and if there's any questions or comments, please put them below. And thanks for watching, and please subscribe. Thanks. Have a good day.